Being that it's been a few days since I noticed that they turn purple and stuff like that, I'm going to take a few off of here and rinse them off. My daughter is watering the... But written prayers get answered too, I promise you. Hey you guys, happy Monday and welcome to a new vlog. I'm out here at this garden and y'all, the last time I told y'all and we talked about them grapes, I did not realize that technically I tasted those grapes and they really wasn't ready. And I'm gonna tell you why. Came out here a few days later and those same grapes began to turn purple. So they're actually what's supposed to be purple is supposed to be purple grapes and not green. So let me show you because quite a few of them have turned purple now. And yeah, hold on a second. Look at here, y'all. Look at these grapes. Purple, y'all. Purple grapes. Not green. They were supposed to turn purple, hence the sign. I guess I didn't think about that, or, you know, I don't know. This is our first time. So being that it's been a few days since I noticed that they turned purple and stuff like that, I'm going to take a few off of here and rinse them off. My daughter is watering she's watering the garden right now. So I'm going to use this water hose to test these grapes or spray or, I didn't mean for this green one to get in my hand, but yeah, I didn't mean for the green ones to get in my hand. So hold on a second. I got to prop y'all up. I didn't bring my tripod. So what's wrong? Spray my hand right quick, like before you take that, and don't spray them hard. Turn it on a light spray. Cause I got these, I'm filming. Don't spray my clothes and no, you got to turn. Okay. Spray again. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all don't mean to be spitting these seeds out, but they actually sweet. You wanna try some? They're good. They don't have that bite like it had. Hold on, I don't want y'all to see me spitting the seeds out. I'll say the skin on them is still a little bit tad bit tough or whatever, but they're good. They're really good. What was I gonna say? It'll come back to me in a minute. Hold on. Those are good. There was something I was gonna say. Hold on. Like I said, the skin is a little bit tough. But the sweetness, it's not tart or anything like that. And so I'm guessing once that vine turned completely, or that cluster turns completely purple, we can take them off. Because as you see, it's still green ones on there. But it actually tastes good. I didn't know that they were supposed to turn purple. You know what I'm saying? But I guess because the darn tag thing is purple on them. I guess I should have put 2 and 2 together, but this our first time. I remember the grapes that my grandfather grew when we were little. They were green. I didn't never see any purple grapes that he grew. I'm not saying he didn't grow any. He may possibly have, but I don't recall them being purple. But then again, I was a little girl, so you got to keep in mind it's kind of like a faint memory. But I do remember they were small. I remember the grapes being small, and I think I remember them being green. But I'm gonna have to ask my mom about that to see if they had purple too, purple and green, whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to check in, start this vlog off. Today is Monday. It is July 6th. I actually just ended the vlog this morning, so I do have the same clothes on that I had from this morning when I ended the other vlog, or whatever the case may be. I wasn't planning on coming out. I wasn't planning on starting another vlog today. I actually was gonna wait till tomorrow, but when I came out here to water the garden, me and my daughter or whatever, I thought about the grapes that I had saw the other day, and I was intending to get back with y'all and let y'all know that the grapes were turning purple, and they're sweet and they're actually good. I would say again that the skin is just too tough for my liking, but the actual sweetness of the grapes is really good. So anyway, my daughter's sitting out here chilling right now, and I'm about to chill with her for a few minutes, and I'll probably check back in with y'all on tomorrow. Hey girl, hey, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. It is July the 7th, okay? So basically I was in the garden yesterday evening with my daughter, and I just wanted to show y'all a quick snippet of those grapes. I still have yet to bring a cluster in because, like I said, you still got some green and stuff on green grapes on the clusters, but most of them, they're turning purple. We're getting there. We're getting there. So I'm super excited about that. Honey, like I said, first time, we learning as we go. Okay. So today, I wanted to do the sweet potato bowls because I bought some sweet potatoes the time before last that I went to the grocery store, and I said that I wanted to do another sweet potato bowl or whatever. Now, when I do mine, from how I've been seeing them doing them online, is that they cut up the actual sweet potato. They cut them into cubes, and they just put all the different things inside the bowl. They put sweet potato in the bowl. They put the ground beef in the bowl, or the ground turkey in the bowl, and they put the whatever other toppings that they do. And I didn't do mine like that the first two times. I didn't. I just split my sweet potato in half, opened it up, and put my toppings in it, and kind of just mixed everything up. Okay, that's how I did that. And that's how I'm doing it today. So I wanted to go ahead on and just pop in right quick because I started cooking this sweet potato bowl. My sweet potatoes are already done. They are in the microwave, kind of chilling for a minute because I was editing. I was in my office editing, and when I came in, they were done. I was like, oops. I had to remind myself that I was cooking, honey, because normally if I'm cooking something, I don't go off anywhere because I will forget. And so it would have got burnt up. But thanks to my bestie who I was talking to while I was doing some editing, she was like, you make sure you go in the house and check those sweet potatoes. I was like, okay. So when I came in here, they were done. And I went ahead and just threw on the ground turkey and everything. And I was trying to figure out, did I want to do the ground turkey and the cottage cheese and honey and the avocado like the last time, or did I want to do something a little different? So this time I was like, well, let me just do something a little different. So I went on ahead and cooked the ground turkey, and I just did some black beans and some stewed tomatoes. And so, yeah, that's what I put inside the ground turkey. So I'm going to let you see it. So hold on one second. So as you see, there is the ground turkey with the black beans and the stewed tomatoes. It is already done. And I decided that, I decided that I was going to cook some Brussels sprouts on the side. So here I am with my Brussels sprouts. I like to get the fresh Brussels sprouts because I just do. I never really mastered cooking the frozen ones, so I just don't fool with them. I always like to get the fresh ones because I like to cut them in half and season them that way or whatever. So how I do my Brussels sprouts, let me show you right quick. So basically, this is how I do my Brussels sprouts. They're whole right now, so I'm about to cut them up and then wash them and then season them and stick them in the oven, and that's gonna go on the side. So yeah, I gotta cut these up and everything and season them, and yeah. So now to address the elephant in the room. Y'all see my apron? So me and my friend was talking, and she was like, cause she was cooking and I was cooking. And so she was like, I need me an apron. And I was like, girl, I got quite a few aprons from over the years when I did cook, when I used to cook a long time ago or whatever. And so I was like, and they right here. It was like, let me just put one on. I was like, make me feel like I'm doing something. I was like, maybe I need to start back wearing them, okay? Me and my husband have aprons, okay? And so, yeah. Now, when I had them, did I wear them all the time? No, just wear them here and there. It depends on my mood. That's how I would wear the aprons. Depends on my mood. And then sometimes, to be honest with you too, me and my husband, we had date nights. And it was a couple of times where we had date nights, and because we got matching aprons and stuff like that, and we would get in here and cook together on a date night and wear our aprons together. So that's kind of how the aprons came into play, and I kind of just started collecting them over the years. So I probably got maybe, I don't have a whole lot now, but I probably have maybe 5 aprons, somewhere around in there. But anyway, y'all, that's why I got on the apron, because my friend bought it up and I was like, let me just go put one on. And that's what I did. So that's why I got the apron on, y'all. So it's all for fun, and you know, all for fun, or whatever the case may be. Y'all probably won't see me with this apron on no more, because yeah, I don't wear them like that no more. Okay, so let's get into this Brussels sprout so I can get this done, because I still got to finish editing another video, the one that y'all gonna see before this one, and it needs to be uploaded so it can come out in the morning, and I'm almost finished, so I want to go ahead on and get this done and out the way. So
forever is never enough, babe. Already started late, don't wanna leave it up to fate. I got the key ready to go where you in drive. Take all my worries and my fears away on this ride. It's time we decide, make it plain as day. We're running out of space, places to run to, but I know that I want you. So can I get a lifetime with you? I just want a lifetime with you. Can I get a lifetime with you? I just want a lifetime with you. Can I get a lifetime with you? I just want a lifetime with you. Can I get a lifetime with you? I just want a lifetime with you.
okay, you guys, so normally I put my Brussels sprouts in the oven. That's how I cook them. Anytime I cook Brussels sprouts, I cut them up, I season them, and put them in the oven. So I already washed them and everything. And so anyway, I brought them over here and decided at the last minute, instead of putting them in the oven, since my sweet potato and my ground turkey mix is already done, I was like, I'm just going to cook them on top of the stove, and hopefully that won't take long to get done. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're cooking these on top of the stove, and yeah. So what I end up doing was taking them off the stove and just putting them in the oven, because they seem like they were getting too soft, and I don't like them to be really soft like that. Like when you boil them on the stove, I actually like them to have like that little crisp. If you ever ate Brussels sprouts from Longhorn, you know what I'm talking about. So it's been a long time since I cooked them anyway. But yeah, I decided to just go ahead on and stick them in the oven for a minute. So hopefully they will be done soon. And I'll be back when I get ready to do my sweet potato. In the meantime, let me wash these dishes up and I'll check back in with you. Okay, you guys, so what I decided to do was on a whim. Remember the last time I told y'all I took the sweet potatoes and kind of split them in half. I split the sweet potatoes down the middle and I just put my toppings in there. And it got kind of messy and stuff. And for me, it was a little bit harder to mix everything together with the sweet potatoes being on the very bottom. So this time I decided to scrape out the sweet potatoes. Okay. So I scraped out the sweet potatoes and I'm just kind of mixing them up. And that way it's just not laying on top of the sweet potato, if that makes sense. You know how it is when you split the sweet potato in half, the sweet potato is solid, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I'm doing this way, and then I'm going to place them back in the shell. Let me show y'all. Hold on a second, because I'm making a mess. Hold on. Let's see if I can get my camera right. Okay, you guys, so here is the finished product of my bowl, or sweet potato bowl. My cheese didn't melt all the way like I wanted to. I may stick it in the, well, I think once I mix it up, it'll be fine because it's steam coming from it. So some of it has melted and some of it has not. But yeah, so basically it's the sweet potato, the ground turkey with the stewed tomatoes or diced tomatoes, whatever you want to call them, black beans, and then I topped it off with cheese. And I'm going to put my Brussels sprouts probably in a separate bowl. So yeah, and then I'll show you the black char look that I was looking for, and that's why I stuck them in the oven. Hold on a second. So yeah, here is the Brussels sprouts that I stuck in the oven, and it got the little black char that I was looking for. And that's why I went ahead and changed my mind and just stuck them in the oven. So let's see how this stuff tastes. Okay, so I'm gonna mix up this sweet potato. Get it all mixed up. Alrighty, let's roll with it and see. Get the cheese. It tastes good. It actually tastes better this time than it did the last time I did it like this. That's good. Look at this steam. I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know. I don't think the camera picking up the steam, but I'm probably gonna have to mute my chewing because apparently every time I edit, it just sounds like I be smacking. But this mic right here is just so good. It pick up all of that. They're still a little soft, but I didn't want them soft like when you cook vegetables on top of the stove, when you boil vegetables or whatever. I want them so they're not crispy to my liking, but they'll do. It'll be all right. I think I messed up when I put them in the pan instead of just putting them in the oven from the jump. So, but it's all good. They're good. As you see, I'm making a mess, but I'm gonna go ahead on and finish eating off camera so I won't be smacking and all that stuff. Y'all, I promise y'all, I don't smack. It just sound like that because this mic pick up really good. But I'm gonna try to mute that out when I edit this video. Anyway, I'm tired, y'all. It's been a long day. I didn't have no energy from the very beginning of the day. When I first got up this morning, my energy has been low, but I really have pushed through today. So I'm about to finish eating, go back in my office and finish editing this video, and then I'll be done for the day. Plus, on top of that, it's time for me to hop on Bible study in about 15 minutes. So if I can finish that up and hop on Bible study, and I will check back in with you guys later. Hey y'all. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It is July 8th. And yeah, you see me laying here on this sofa. So basically, I got up this morning around 7 and I was exhausted. Like, I was so tired. I did not have any energy. And I laid there for a minute, going back and forth in my head on whether or not I was going to go and walk, because the last couple of days, Monday and Tuesday, I felt tired when I woke up as well. And I went on ahead and pushed myself through. But I just wasn't feeling my best today. Not only did I have low energy, I am not feeling well today. I don't know what's going on, but my stomach has been bothering me. If you catch my drift. And it has not been cute today. So, yeah, we have had a very slow morning. It's actually noon now. I just wanted to check in or whatever. Just let y'all know, every day ain't gonna be perfect. My plan today was to be in my office working on some things, and it just did not turn out like that today. The good thing is I didn't have any errands to run today. I didn't have anywhere to go. So I'm glad about that, being that how my stomach is doing me today. So yeah, I'm just laying here resting. My stomach been bothering me so bad, I've been kind of scared to eat. So the only thing I've had today was a banana. That's it. Just had a banana. And I just don't know. I kind of got a slight headache or whatever too on top of it. So I don't know, y'all. I'm just not feeling my best. So right now I'm just catching up on some YouTube videos, people that I watch. And I wanted to check in because I wanted to show y'all what this plant is looking like. I showed y'all in the last vlog, and just show y'all what it looks like. I had all the lights on and kind of showed y'all from afar, but just show y'all from the angle of me sitting on the sofa. So hold on a second. Okay, tell me what y'all think. There it is. Like I said, it's rather tall, or what have you, but yeah, that's just kind of how it looks right now. And yeah, just give me you guys' opinion. Tell me what you think. I'm probably, because I was going to do it last night and I didn't, but I'm probably going to come back later on tonight once it gets dark with the lighting in here, just to show you what it looks like at night, so you can kind of get a feel for it or whatever, and see how it looks during the nighttime hours with the lighting. My look that I'm going for when it comes to refreshing this room is just cozy, keeping it cozy. It's kind of hard to tell that, during the daytime or what have you. So what I'll probably do is just come back tonight, and just share with y'all and see what it looks like, without the bright lights and just my lamps and, low lighting, and see if, what y'all think about the coziness of the area or whatever. So anyway, What I can show y'all is right quick, like too, is so tell me too what y'all think. I'm gonna take y'all back here in the room, and just I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on a second. Okay, what I wanted to show y'all was the cabinets. I know I showed y'all in the other vlog, but I just wanted to kind of update you right quick, like. So let me flip the camera. Hold on. Okay, so as of now, that's just how the cabinets are going to have to stay due to the vent that's in the middle. That is beyond my control. Nothing can be done about that vent. And so that vent looked like it needed to be dusted. Yeah, I need to dust that vent. I should have dusted that when I cleaned up the other day, but I guess I wasn't paying it no attention. But anyway, so basically the cabinets are going to have to stay like this. That chair is I've given it to somebody and they're supposed to come pick it up on Friday. So that chair will no longer be here. However, the chair that I wanted, that I was searching for, and that I didn't really find an exact chair, but I had some chairs in mind. And the chairs that I had that I was thinking about, that I had kind of like hearted or added to my Amazon list, they were big, right? Because again, remember, those cabinets were supposed to be together. Like it was supposed to look like one piece, right? But being that I have to separate them, now I'm going to have to get a smaller chair to fit in that corner. So now I'm back to starting over with searching for a chair to go in that corner. Now, I do want to remind y'all that that picture is coming down, and it's going to take me a minute to get everything situated. So what I'm going to do is, and it might be a couple of vlogs down the line, but once I get the pictures printed, and everything, and get the frames that I want to go on that wall, then that's when I'll bring you guys back to put the rest of the look together, if that makes sense. And so I don't know exactly when I'm going to do all of those things, but when I do get to the point where I'm about to get their pictures together, pick out the frames, pick out how I want them, then I'm going to bring y'all along and complete this whole area right here, this reading nook area. When I get my lamp, when I get my chair. Now I'll probably bring you guys along once I order my chair and it comes, and I'll order my lamp and that comes, and everything like that. And then however I'm going to style the tops of the cabinets, right? I will bring you guys along with it. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to style the top of the cabinets quite yet. I think what I want to do first is get the pictures put up first, because once I get the pictures put up first, that'll give me an idea on how I want to style the cabinets, being that the pictures are going to be on the wall, if that makes sense. So then I'll just bring you guys along when I do that. But I said all that to say that, y'all, it's probably gonna be a couple of vlogs down the line. It ain't gonna be soon, because I told y'all I'm taking it one day at a time, doing one thing at a time. I'm not trying to rush into everything, you know what I'm saying, buy everything at one time. So it's gonna be a process. Now, but what I do want to show you right quick is that I filled both the cabinets up with my books. Okay, I filled the cabinets up with my books. I want to say I got all my books in there. I think I got all my books in there, but because it might be some books in my office. I don't remember. I can't think off the top of my head, but all the books that I had in the house is in these cabinets. So let me show you. And I got a system too. I'm gonna tell you my system. Okay. So as you see, yes, these are my books. I'm so excited. So the top shelf is just books that I've read. I have not read all of the books, but I've read a good amount of those books. I think it's probably, out of the top shelf, it's probably it's maybe 6 books out of all of these books that I have not read. So the rest of them I've read, okay? And the books that I've read, they are pretty good. You know, I know y'all know, everybody know about Atomic Habits. That was a really good book. Oh, one of these books don't belong over here. Let me move it. Hold on. Okay. So yeah. And then the bottom half, believe it or not, are journals, y'all. I have been journaling since the early 2000s, and these are all my journals that I have collected over the years. Some of them are full, some of them are not. It's journaling in there, it's life journaling, it's prayers in there. It is, what else? It's prayers, journaling, devotionals, all kind of stuff in that I have written in those books, right? Over the years. Again, all of them are not full, but most of them, I ain't gonna say most of them are. The majority of them are full from front to back. Y'all, I have sat there and read prayers in some of these journals that I've written years ago that have come to pass. God is so amazing. He is so amazing. If you are a journaler and you journal your prayers and you've been doing that, I know for a fact that you got to know, going back and reading those old prayers from years ago that has come to pass, it will just bring you to tears to just show you how good God is. Sometimes we have a tendency not to talk about written prayers because we're so used to praying out loud, you know what I'm saying, or praying, you know, with a group of people. And there's nothing wrong with any of those things, but written prayers get answered too, I promise you. And then I actually, in one of those journals, believe it or not, in one of those journals down there, and it came to my mind when I was putting the books and the journals in the cabinet. One of the books down there, one of the journals down there, I actually started writing a book. Yep. I started writing a book in one of those journals, and I started writing that book in 2013. 2013 is when I started writing that book. And then I remember clearly, and the reason why I remember clearly, because I remember God giving me the title. He woke me up in the middle of the night, gave me the title, gave me some of the chapters, the names of the chapters, and I started writing, and then life just started lifing. So I did not complete the book, and it came back, it resurfaced in my mind. It's resurfaced in my mind over the years quite a few times, but it most definitely resurfaced in my mind once I was putting my journals up, when I was going through my journals and putting them in this cabinet, and I was like, wow. So I'm gonna have to get back to it. Like I said, I feel like it was God led in that moment, in the moments that I was writing it. So what I'm gonna do is seek the Lord and ask him and pray, and I'm probably gonna pick it back up. Yep. I can see that happening. So let me show you the other cabinet. And in this cabinet right here is just like regular books. Like I said, you got Atomic Habits in there. If you're a reader, you heard of that. The Psychology of Money. I got Zip It. I got, you know, different stuff in there. Some of those books in there are old. I got a book that got herbal remedies in there. I got a book in there that talks about essential oils and how good they are for you. I got a book called The Real Secret to Business Prosperity. So, you know, got some fairly good books in there. Like I said, I've read most of them but 6. Make It Count Today. That was a pretty good book. I remember that. So I'm just kind of thinking of books that I've read. Life is Messy. That was a pretty good book. Just thinking of ones that were really good to me, that's just standing out. So let me show you this other cabinet. This will be the reason why I said that book don't belong over there. So in this cabinet over here are my Bibles, commentaries, and just biblical based books. I wanted to separate them from just worldly books or what have you. And I wanted to separate them and put over here. And my initial plan was to put my biblical books and my journals, since I have prayer journals and stuff. But obviously, it didn't work out like that. So I had to put my prayer journals and just my journaling and all of that stuff over there in that cabinet. And I was able to put my biblical books over here. And the reason why the ones on the bottom, I just hadn't, I think they had got kind of stuffed, and I was like, okay, maybe I need to, I was tired by then. I just laid them down and said, I'll come back to it. But yeah, so these are my biblical based books. I got a book called Spirit Filled Jesus. That book was so good to me. Misled by Alan Parr. That book was good. I have The Purpose Driven Life by what's his name? The Warren guy. I can't think of his first name, but y'all know he's a pastor. And Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Myers. I got Prayer Warrior book in there. I got let's got some of everything in here. I actually got some biblical marriage based books in here at the bottom too. I got my coloring books. I got a couple of coloring books. They are scripture based coloring books, and I also got some biblical word searches in there because I like to do word searches too. But y'all, believe it or not, I got a couple of books that really was good to me, that really just stand out, that was so good that sometimes you reread books just because they were that good. But let me show y'all. Hold on. Okay, so what I wanted to show y'all was I got quite a few books from people that I actually know personally that has written books. So this one is called Journey to Destiny, A Story of Faith and Growth by a lady named Carla Havier. She used to live next door to my aunt. Me and her are about the same age, and we actually share the same first name. But yeah, so she wrote this book, and it's a story about her life, a testimony. This was really good. This was really good. This one is called From the Playground to the Pulpit by Lisa Gillespie. This is actually my cousin. She lives in Washington, D.C. She's actually my second cousin, but my mom's first cousin. She lives in Washington, D.C. And this is also a story of her testimony and some things she's been through in her life. This book was really good as well. This book, Who Am I? The Journey from Brokenness to Becoming by Kendall E. Phillips Sr. I don't know him personally, but he came and preached at our church one time, and he advertised his books, and so I bought it. And it was pretty good. And so I don't know him, but I've met him. Not met him, but he preached at our church, and I purchased this book. And then The Ultimate Guide to Unapologetic Mental Health. This book is a collaboration, but Karen Larkin is the author of this book. And I do know her. She also has an interior design or home decor store business, decorating business, home decor business and stuff like that. But she shares her story, and then she got some other authors that collaborated with her and shares their testimony too. This book was really good as well. Really good. And again, I do know her personally. And then the book that I was like, that book don't belong in there. It belong in this cabinet. This is What Do I Do Next? The 10 Steps to Becoming Who God Created You to Be by Richard A. Larkin. Her husband, the one that wrote this, her husband also wrote a book too. So I purchased, or my husband purchased his book or whatever. I've read the book. It was really good. Really good. And then lastly, my friend, and this is The Secrets I Whispered to God Her name is Marilyn Watkins, and this is my friend, and she wrote this book a couple of years ago. And this book was really, really, really good. The same thing, stories of just different things that she had been through in her life. And this book was really, really, really good. And I also have another book that I bought, my friend's friend. Hold on one second. And this one is Live Confident and Free, 7 Powerful Steps for Living Your Best Life Happily, Authentically, and Unapologetically by Era Aker. This is my best friend's friend. I met her through my best friend. I can't remember if I read this book or not. I want to say I started reading it and I didn't finish, but yeah, she's awesome too. So I'm sure this book is really good as well. All these books are really, really good. I'm not just saying that because I know these people personally. These books are really, really good. Certain books that I would choose over others, not choose, but that are with that stand. Oh wait, I forgot one book. Hold on. Ooh. This book, The Seed of Simon. This book was written by our apostle that is actually over the church that I attend, but his church is based in South Carolina. So this book right here, like I already explained to you that it was written by the apostle that is over our church. Now this book right here is a fiction book, right? So it's a story. However, it is got scriptures, and it's a biblical story, if that makes sense. It's fiction, but it's a biblical story. When I tell you, I was just like blown away, because I was like, man, I didn't know that he can write so good. Now, don't get me wrong. It's awesome to hear people's testimonies of real life things that they have been through, shared things in their life. That is so awesome to listen to people's shared testimonies and stuff. In their stories and stuff, because it helps other people. But y'all know fiction books can be good too. And this book right here was so good to me. It was one of the best fiction books that I had read in a very, very, very long time. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much where I am with this cabinet. It's another. Oh, I got the 5 love language book, y'all. I got the 5 love language books, and then I got the 10 commandments to. Wait a minute. 10 commandments of marriage. If you are married and you're looking for a good biblical based book that you and your husband can read together, this book is really good too. This book is really good. What else? Y'all, I'm telling you, the small collection that I do have, I have enjoyed a lot of the books that I have read. And I got to get back on my game because it's been a minute since I've actually picked up a book or whatever. So I had y'all, let me ask y'all this. I'm that type of reader that'll read 2 and 3 books at the same time. I don't like to, but I will, depending on what's going on. I have done that. I said I was going to get out of that and just stick to one book at a time. And I think the last 2 books I read, I did just that, where I was just reading one book at a time. But I had a bad habit of reading several books at one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say several, maybe 2 to 3 at the most. I'll be reading them at the same time. So I shouldn't do that. I feel like I don't like to do that, but I was, because I just was. There's no reason why I did it, but I just did it. So anyway, like I said, tried to break that habit, and it's like, when I pick a book, you just stick with this one book and read it to completion before you start another one. Okay. But what was happening was I would be reading my book, and then sometime or another, I would probably hear about another book that's like, you read that right there, and then I'll be done got that book, and then I started reading it too at the same time that I'm already reading another book. So sometimes that's how that would actually happen. But anyway, y'all, I have talked enough back here. I'm just gonna go back and rest. Yeah, I'm probably gonna rest the rest of the evening. I'm not doing anything in particular today. I'm really gonna take advantage of resting because I really feel like I needed to rest. But this stomach of mine, yeah, I'm scared to eat, and I'm hungry. But I'm kind of scared to eat. So, but we'll see what happens. I'm about to go back up front and just, like I said, lay down and just relax today. Today is one of those days where I'm just gonna relax and yeah, because this is like the third day this week that I have woke up in the morning time exhausted. Like, I feel like I didn't get no rest. And yeah, it hit me today. Like, girl, sit down somewhere. Everything can wait. It's okay. And so that's what I'm doing. So anyway, you guys, I will probably check back in with you. I'm going to try, if I remember again, to I'm going to try, if I remember, to come back tonight when it's dark to give you a visual of what it looks like, what those plants look like in my living room when it's nighttime with the lights, the lighting. So anyway, y'all, I will check back in with you guys later. Okay, you guys, as I talked about earlier today, I was going to come back and share what my living room looks like at night with the low lighting and the lamps. But I want to share something right quick. Like when we were talking about books earlier, I also forgot to mention that I do like to listen to audiobooks too. So I do listen to the app. What is it called? The audio app. Y'all know what it's called. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But yeah, I have the app where I listen to audiobooks on that. And so I think right now one of the books that I am listening to, and it's been a minute since I actually listened to it, but I want to say it's called Counterfeit Kingdom. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, that is another way that I do love enjoying, that I do like to enjoy listening to books, audiobooks as well. But anyway, back to this living room, y'all. So I'm going to give y'all two views. I'm going to give y'all a view of me posted up on this chair. Just tell me what you think. Like I said, the vibe I'm going for in general for my living room is the cozy vibe, but especially at nighttime. To me, nighttime the most makes it more cozy. So let me show you guys what it looks like at nighttime with the two lamps and plus the two plants, and you tell me guys what you think. Hold on. Okay, so this is the nighttime view with the lamps. I do have the fireplace going just for the ambiance. Of course, the heater part is not on, but just for the ambiance, if I'm saying it right, ambiance. Yeah. So this is just the look that I'm going for. Tell me what you guys think now that you have a nighttime view of both the plants and the lamps and the placement of the plants at nighttime with the lamps. Yeah, I would like to know what you guys think of the nighttime view. And everything like that. I do have the fireplace going again. It's not on, but the heating part is not on. It's just for the ambiance. Did I just say that, y'all? That's just how menopause brain fog work, because I think I just said that and I just repeated it again, but you know how it is during this time, menopausal brain. Okay, so let me show y'all the view, me standing behind the sofa, give you a whole view of the living room standing behind the sofa. Hold on. Okay, and this is a view of the entire living room area. Again, just going for the cozy look with both the lamps. Most nights I don't have on both lamps. I'm only going to have on one lamp at a time. But just wanted to kind of show y'all the whole view of the living room with both lamps with the plant, and just tell me you guys what y'all think. Tell me your opinion. Hey, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead on and close this vlog out. I thank y'all for hanging out with me over the last couple of days. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Simply Life Habits. It's your girl Cece, and on this channel we do lifestyle vlogging. I'm just sharing my midlife journey. Okay, you will hear me talk about probably perimenopause, menopause, brain fog, all the things that happen with perimenopause and menopause, my weight loss journey, my health, food, fashion, my faith, home decor, what else? My garden, all the things that we go through and that I'm experiencing right now in this moment with midlife, I am sharing. So if you think you would like this type of content, hit that subscribe button and join the family. Hit that like button if you think you like this type of content. And yeah, for all those who have been rocking with me for a long time, I appreciate each and every one of you who have subscribed to my channel. And for all the new subscribers, I appreciate you as well, and welcome to the family. And that's pretty much all I have, you guys. And until the next video, you guys be blessed. Bye.